This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be taking a look at what happened in the latest Tablemon Challenge number 3, which, as you can see, had quite a diverse metagame. This series of tournaments is held in the Sword and Shield onwards format, and that means that there's no tag teams, there's no GXs, no ADP, right? So it's a very different scenario and situation than the standard format. This is what everyone would normally predict to be our next standard format, and we are currently in season 2 going until mid-June. There is the tournaments are free. You can accumulate share points if you participate in these and do well, and that could earn you a direct invite into the day to part of the grand final tournament, which is happening in June. If you want more info on that, you can find all the info in the details section and in the video linked down below. In the meantime, as we can see, Victini is now the most popular deck choice, or was the most popular deck choice in the number 3 tournament, followed by Togekiss, and then the 2 Urshifu splitting down the line evenly, 7 single strikes, 7 rapid strikes, Inteleon and Dragapult Urshifu being quite popular, and then Seishan, which was the most dominant deck from the previous season before Battle Styles, now in 8th place and with a terrible win percentage. So it seems like Seishan's reign of terror is finally over. We have a lot of variety of decks when Eternatus, Decidueye, and Man Party Colossal, even a Maractus Cherrim showing up somehow, Vikavolt, Tapu Koko, Charizard, just plenty of options. But what ended up doing well was, as you can see, Victini taking up the top 3 spots. Stefan W. from Austria won the tournament with Victini. Then Robin Schulz from Germany, the 2018 world champion, got 2nd place with Victini VMAX as well. Axel Alvarez taking 3rd place with Victini. And then we have 3 rapid strike Urshifus. Azael Olvera from Mexico, Tel Death from Italy, and Sir Schnips from Norway, along with Vigovacic Sakvic, I have no idea how to pronounce that, I'm sorry, from Sweden, with Togekiss and Miguelete RC making it to the top 8 with Inteleon. A lot of variety in the top decks, but definitely Victini showing its true colors, and it makes sense, right? Victini is a very powerful attacker. It does a lot of damage, and there's no more GXs in this format. It's all Vs, and Victini VMAX does bonus damage against V Pokemon. So it's the first place list by Stephen W. Let me open it up right here so I don't. By Stefan W. Not Stephen. Stefan W. Victini VMAX list, super consistent with the split of Victinis, the 4-3 line, and the 4-4 Cinccino, making sure that you can access what you need. The Fan of Waves being important to get rid of coding energies and other special energies that are seeing a ton of play in this metagame for sure. And then next up we have the other Victini VMAX list, very similar to the previous one, with triple Fan of Waves this time, a thinner Cinccino line at 3-3, and double Phoebe to make sure you can get past Samazinta very easily without having to leave your Victini V unevolved, right? Very, very nice there. Then we have the next Victini VMAX list. All of these are very similar. This one features no Phoebe, however, so just relying on Victini V to demolish any possible Samazintas, which are obviously less and less popular now as of late, and no Fan of Waves either, so no energy denial for this Victini VMAX deck by Axel. Now in spot number 4, Azael's Rapid Strike deck with the Cinchino featuring a split of the Minchinos, which is very peculiar. 60 HP and 70 HP, but the tail wap for 30 could be impactful, I guess, somehow. Has healing with Cheryl, which is nice, prevents healing with Mimikyu, which is also nice, and even has access to the Empoleon V as an alternate attacker. So very nice deck, similar to Dwarf Golisopod, I guess, in a way. And then we have the next Urshifu VMAX deck by Teledeath, who landed in the top 8 with the Sonias and with the Crushing Hammers for disruption, less healing with only 2 Cheryl, less versatility with no Empoleon, no Mimikyu, but more disruption with the Fan of Waves and the Crushing Hammers. Now the next Urshifu list features the triple Cheryl, the double Phoebe to get past any weird effects such as Decidueye's ability or Samizenta's ability, but importantly no disruption featured here either. However, he did play the Zigzagoon and the Scoop Up Net to make sure that you can get a little bit of extra damage, and that probably helped out in the sniping of anything on the bench, such as Houndoons, right? In the single strike matchup. Now, finally we have Togekiss VMAX with Bronzong, the deck that surprised in the first few tournaments. It's now not as dominating, and only one managed to make it to the top 8. A really versatile deck, getting any cards you need with Max Glide from Togekiss VMAX, healing with Cheryl, and disrupting with Fan of Waves, along with having access to Samizenta and Zacian. So surprised that pure Zacian decks are being played less, and Togekiss VMAX with Bronzong featuring Zacian and Samizenta are being played more. And finally we have Inteleon, which, it's actually Inteleon with Urshifu. I had not noticed that. Really cool combination, and Frostmoth too, so the triple stage 1 deck, making it all the way to the top 8. Definitely synergy between the bench damage that Inteleon VMAX does and the bench damage that Rapid Strike Urshifu does as well, and pretty interesting combination. And with Victini VMAX's popularity, you'd expect Inteleon VMAX to have a better fighting chance as of late. So yeah, a lot of diversity in these tournaments. If you wanna play them, they're free to enter. Literally anyone can enter, and you can only play cards from Sword and Shield onwards, which are the latest sets, so they are also the most accessible to newer players. If you want to get your feet wet a little bit in the online tournament scene, but you don't want to go up against those scary PKRUMs and ADPs and whatnot, this would be the tournaments for you. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be out of town next week, so I will be hosting the tournament. I just won't be able to make an update video on the Monday after the tournament happens, so I apologize in advance for that. But after, it's just for this weekend. Afterwards we should be back on track with our weekly updates on the Tablemon challenge, and as we head into the Tablemon championship in June. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, really helps out the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.